On this segment of our show, we hunt a really nice 8-point management buck. I mean a nice management buck.
We hit the Senderos with a spot and stalk strategy. We were looking for a particular buck. He is elusive.
I'm here with Megan Gillette and my good friend Tim Teal, that's her dad, and we're going to talk a little bit about this hunt.
The reason I pick this deer, he's a straight 8, he's an older deer. Normally time a deer gets up to about 5.5, even 6.5 years old. That's just about all they're going to do. They're not going to score real well or anything, so this is why we take them out. If you want to have a really good class kind of deer, you need to manage your properties really well.
And Megan, you know, you've hunted a lot of deer throughout your life. Tell us a little bit about the deer you've hunted in the past and kind of how we maybe built up to this deer.
Well, I've mostly just done management bucks and, you know, cold type deer. I've never really shot a big 10 or 12 point, but this one was by far the biggest that I've taken so far. And hopefully there'll be more to come.
We set up several places. We did morning hunt and evening hunt. We couldn't get close enough to him. He was always on the move. You know, what do you think the biggest challenge was for us on this hunt?
That was definitely the biggest challenge, was getting him to just give us the shot to stand still. He kept chasing doe, running in and out of the brush, and he just wouldn't give us that shot. He'd stay far enough away just so we couldn't see him, and then finally he came in.
Well, we kind of kidded ourselves because we could whisper to each other, and there he is, because we'd see a lot of other deer around, some nice 10s as well, and we were like, there he is. And then it was a little cliche we kind of came up with it, and there he goes, because
Yes.
he comes out on one side and then right back into the brush on the other side.
In this spot and stalk hunt, Tim's daughter Megan saw the buck, took the morning and the evening, and we found him. We got a good location in the jungle where she could take the shot. Do you have a spot and stalk story that you could share? Comment below.
Look at him, he's in a trot. He's in the trot mode.
Keep coming.
This is it. This is it. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. We're all about doing the right thing as far as habitat management, wildlife management. You know, Tim, another question for you. You know, what's your philosophy on wildlife management and culling these deer, and you know, what are your thoughts around that subject?
Well, you need to manage your herds. Normally what I'll do is I'll take out your undesirable type deer, say like your 8s. If you don't want 8s on your property, you need to take them out. If you want to have good 10s, good 12s, good stand-up 14 points or something, you've got to really work on your younger deer. And it needs to be done before the rut, because if you wait till after the rut, you know, like your longer spikes and things, that's what's going to be breeding your does back. So it's you get your better bulls out there breeding. If you don't want your little bulls breeding, you get rid of them. So it's pretty simple there.
Oh yeah, he's got a big body. Oh,
Lots of mass.
look at him, he's on the move. He's going
He's coming
somewhere.
faster.
So what was the nickname that you guys gave him?
We ended up calling him Lumpy. That's how we distinguish him. So he was. There were several other 8s out there that need to be taken out, but this one here was like the really older one, the big boss man out there, so to speak. And so we just nicknamed him Lumpy, and that's what stuck with him, and that's what she went after.
Well, he was easy to find because the other deer didn't have a lump like that under their chin, you know. And how old do you think Lumpy was when
This
we got
deer
him?
was he was probably like 6.5. You know, a lot of times they just get to a certain size and they just basically kind of quit growing. But you can see tine length on them, especially on your G1s. They get pretty long. They get horns get dark. He just looks like an older deer.
He's been in and out, back and forth, chasing doe, and never really given us the opportunity to get that good shot on him. And when he finally came out and he was walking towards us, we kept looking at each other and like, is he really coming at us? He's getting closer, he's getting closer. And he just kept coming, and he gave us the perfect shot, and he wouldn't stand still, and we kind of had to We had to make a little noise to get him to stop and look at us, but he was close enough and broadside and perfect shot, and so we took him.
Let me add this to it also. You know, this deer was in heavy rut, but I kept this deer back specifically for her. A lot of the other 8s that were out there, a lot of the other junk deer, we have already taken them out. So your deer needs to be taken out before the rut. So we kind of held this one back for her. So.
I had a great time with Tim and Megan. Management is really important to the quality of wildlife. These animals tend to overbreed, and managing the numbers is a priority for ranchers in this area. If you like this show, or if you learned something, watch this other episode. We'll make you better. Just get out there.